Hi, Jim Bradford here, President and Founder of Freedom Air Conditioning, and I'm going to be doing a series of videos actually that covers parenting. For those of you who know me, I used to work full-time in the youth ministry back in the 90s, and that's really my personal passion. Air conditioning is how I eat, but parenting specifically is my personal passion. I've been very fortunate over the years to go to some incredible training seminars, to read some incredible books, and to witness just some of the most amazing parents that walk this earth. So I want to share some of the stuff with you, especially when you're first starting out, because you come home with this child and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? This will be a faith-based message due to my years in the youth ministry. So I just want to share some principles with you. We're going to go on a journey, and we're going to label them 101 all the way, probably 7, 8, 9 videos. So if you come in the middle, you can go back to our YouTube channel and get caught up. But I want to start out, it's very important, kind of like when you start out on a journey, you got to make sure that you know where you're going. And you got to plug that address into the GPS. So I want to kind of lay some foundational stuff to kind of help you not get off course from the very beginning. Is ask yourself, as a parent, what's your job? And you have to define that for yourself, but what's your goals? What are you wanting to accomplish? And I want to share some things with you that I think may free you up a little bit. From my perspective, the greatest parent ever, the greatest father ever, obviously is God. And if you look at the behavior of his children, not so good. So I say that to say, I really believe the behavior of your children, whether it be good or bad, is not the measuring stick for your success as a parent. I want to say that again. The behavior of your children, whether that be good or bad, is not the measuring stick of your success as a parent. I think that frees you up then, because you're not so focused on getting them to do certain things. And if they do the things you want, you're a success. If they don't do the things you want, you're a failure. So you're constantly in this trap when you believe that's the measuring stick of trying to get them to do certain things. And quite often that can just gravitate to just pure manipulation. And I used to see this all the time when I was in the youth ministry. We would have children that were 7, 8, 9, 10, were model kids, great kids. Well, then once they get to be 15, 16, 17, and the manipulation doesn't work anymore, they literally would go off the farm. Very destructive behavior, and everybody would be shocked. And what I learned by watching this is the pattern was the parents that so focused on extracting a certain behavior from their child through external pressures, when the external pressures leave, so does the behavior. So then I want to talk to you then to let that go. So then, Jim, well, I want my children to do certain things. Of course you do. But the behavior has to be a byproduct of how they see the world. I'll say that again. Their behavior has to be a byproduct of how they see the world. So this is going to be our starting point. I'm going to keep these relatively short. But as a parent, I really want you to think about right now, what is your job? What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish? And your success, good or bad, is not defined by your child's behavior. That is so liberating when you can get a hold of that. That does not define your success as a parent. You could be the greatest parent on the planet and your child make terrible decisions. Conversely, you could be a horrible parent and your child make phenomenal decisions. So I really want to encourage you to let that go. Let that measuring stick go of success, and we're going to come up with a new measuring stick for success for parenting. Have a great day. Please go to our YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you soon.